have their record, Mason? Welcome here to Mason High School for a great matchup here with the Mason Comets against the McAuley Wolves. I'm joined here today by my partner, Noah Riley. How are you doing tonight, Noah?
I'm doing great, Savannah. We have a great matchup today. The Comets are actually coming in as underdogs today. They were first in GMC last year, but they're in last currently after 2 tough losses to start off the season. But they hope today's the day. They'll get a roll going and get a good start to the season.
Yeah, exactly. I think, this year they did lose quite a bit of talent last year. I mean, you had Brooklyn Darby in the lineup there. And, this year a lot of these girls haven't played a whole lot on varsity because they relied so heavily on their seniors. But it'll be a pretty good matchup tonight.
Absolutely. Up first for the Comets, we got Kate to serve. Abby Samuel puts it over in a nice spot at the corner of the McAuley defense, getting them a good first point.
Let's take a look at some of that bench action there. That's exactly what you want from a team. You want that type of energy, and the only thing is they just need to remain consistent throughout the entire game.
Absolutely. The Comets definitely do have a lot of players on the bench, a lot of benefit if one of the starting players isn't doing so hot, maybe gets hurt. They definitely got a good second team there to back up the starters.
Speaking of hurt players, I mean, right now the Comets they had Gabby Rosano out for a minute there because she had a slight ankle injury. I know she went to Beacon, rehab that, so now she's able to play again. But currently, you still got Peyton Evans, still another ankle injury. I thought it was kind of funny. You would see it on their stories. It was the opposite ankle from each other.
Right.
They're like, together we make one whole person. But losing Peyton's a pretty tough hit for this team, but they seem to be bouncing back pretty well. I know this year they're having Gabby Rosano play in the back this year, which is a little bit of a change from her previous. I mean, she needs to be put up there with Abby Samuel, but I hope that we see some change coming into this game.
That was a great backward set there. Great weak side kill for the Comets. But yeah, just as you were saying, I did notice today, seeing Peyton Evans, her boot is off of her foot. So maybe a good sign of maybe a
hopefully she'll
recovery.
Yeah.
We could definitely use her towards the end of the season. There goes Sydney Greeby with a board of a serve. McAuley able to keep it in play. Samuel puts down a great block.
It's a heck of a play from Abby Samuel.
McAuley with a beautiful set to the middle, Ashley Sess. She slams it right at the feet of the Comets, bringing their loss to only 1. It's now Ruby Klusman to serve for McAuley. A low serve at the feet of Ayler. She's able to keep it up, put it over. That might be a blocking error off the hands of either Abby Samuel or Matt Ahlers. Weren't able to keep it in play. McAuley is hitting the ball very hard, so it's not easy to block. Klusman with a long serve, giving the Comets back their lead. It's now Abby Samuel back to serve.
Back to serve for the Comets, Abby Samuel.
Abby Samuel is just one of those players for this team that, she just contributes so much. Such a positive attitude, always showing up. She was on varsity last year, didn't really get the opportunity to play much. Coming to the season this year, I know she put a bunch of time in. She's considering even focusing on volleyball and not playing basketball anymore. But, I think this team has a lot of potential, especially with some of the help from the very large junior roster.
Wolves now giving the ball back to the Comets.
Checking into the game for the Comets, Gabby Rosano and Gabby Postel.
Yeah, Abby Samuel is definitely blessed with the height.
Gabby Postel back to
she's
serve.
really doing a great job playing all around. She's one of the Mason's best servers. She doesn't hit it too hard, but it's just her placement that gets the defense every time.
Exactly.
There goes the middle blocker, the sophomore, Katie Helms, for the kill. That was great communication there between the sophomores.
Back to serve for the Wolves.
Katie Helms and Gabby Postel. Now from Comets, we got 2 sophomores and a freshman on the court right now, so that just shows you the youth.
Checking into the game for the Comets. Abby
Especially looking at that talent. I mean, it's. I know they had to fill in some of those spots with some of these talented freshmen here, but I mean, looking at some of the gaps that are left behind with Peyton Evans being injured, Brooklyn Darby being in college, playing D1 at Butler. I mean, there's a lot left of the imagination how this team's going to do this season.
There goes Haley Westerman serving it into the net. She's actually the 3rd sophomore on the court right now. And there goes Rosano. And a beautiful block there. Helms and Rosano. The Wolves try to get fancy with it. Not able to keep it in play. Sends one out.
Just fantastic energy tonight from the Comets. Just love to see it. From both sides. I mean, McAuley and Mason both, giving it their all, really just trying to go for it. I mean, 7-6 right now.
There was the senior Marissa Crociata. Very good serve. McAuley able to keep it in play and take one down on the Comets. Now making it tied up, 7-7. Now the libero for the Wolves to serve. Beautiful hit there by Addie. There goes Rosano with another strong hit. McAuley tries to go from the back row and they get it. Very nice back row attack there from the Wolves. Comets may have thought he was out, and even if they didn't, I don't know if they could have gotten it in time. It was a very good spot there.
Exactly.
And there goes Westerman. Not able to keep it in front of her, goes right through her hands. Gotta remember, keep your hands soft. Just pop it right up through center. So it's much better that time. Perfect pass. Gives Abby Samuel the chance to put a nice 1-ball kill there.
Abby Samuel with the kill.
I think Abby Samuel's got the talent there to be the next Brooklyn Darby here for this Comets team. Really seems to be showing up tonight.
That was a beautiful set there by Gabby Postel. Not setting it too high above the net because it doesn't give the Wolves much time to read it. That way, Samuel comes down with it. They have no idea where it's going. It's Addie Bianchi who tried to pancake it, actually. I think he said she went under the net as she slid her hand across. Very, very nice play there for her.
Seems to me that tonight for the Comets, the biggest thing they're struggling with is just a little bit of communication. I don't know if it's that it's too loud in the gym right now for them to be able to hear or, what it is, but that just seems where they're losing these points right now, at least to me.
Very nice sneaky tip there by Olivia Bensman. Not able to get completely on top of it to slam it down, so she had the alternative of just tipping it over the net, getting the nice corner shot. The McAuley blockers were there, but she went right over her. And it's now Sydney Greeby back to serve again.
A beautiful kill. Looked like it was from Atkins there for McAuley.
That was a very nice job there, challenging the back line. There goes Ehlers, taking it over Crociata. She goes back to hit it. McAuley able to play it back. There's Samuel again. There goes the Wolves libero just dropped. Not able to keep it in front of her. Samuel's having a really great game, and there she is back to serve. A very, very nice hit there by Sophia Atkins with the kill. Right on the line, may have hit the hands of Greeby. Nobody able to get there in time.
Checks into the game.
McAuley brings their lead to 2. It's now Aubrey Sess checking in to serve. Rubio hit it up. That was not an ideal set there. Maybe a little too low in the net. Didn't give Helms enough time to read it and get it over. There's Kate again with the backward set to Bensman. Bensman hits a beautiful corner. Very nice set there.
Gabby Postel checks in to serve for the Comets. Gabby Rosado checks in the game for the Comets.
It's like Rosano's going to come in here. You know, this year I don't really feel like she's hit her stride yet. I know that, you know, she's been a key player for this Comets team all throughout her entire high school experience, now coming into her senior year. I know that she's hoping to get recruited to play basketball. Loyola is the school she's hoping for, and we'll see if she gets that. I hope she does. But I know this year after, you know, she had that ACL last year and then comes into the season this year, is at a basketball camp trying to get recruited and hurts her ankle. And so, you know, hopefully that some of that pain will start to go wasted and she'll really just be able to just get into the flow of the game like I know she can.
Well, you want to focus on basketball, but of course you want to have a very strong senior season. So having her back is a very great addition to the team. While we're talking, the sophomore Gabby Postel has got herself 2 aces in a row. Make that 3.
3 straight aces for Gabby Postel.
To get it back to the center, they're not able to get a good play out of it, forcing the Wolves to call a timeout. Comets have really got themselves in a good position back in this game, getting the lead by 2.
Comets lead 14-13. We'll be back after a short break. Welcome back here to Mason High School with this matchup of the Comets versus the Wolves. You know, so far, Comets lead 14-13 after a couple strong sets here from these sophomores and from Abby Samuel. Now, Rosano's going to try to go for it. It's again with my partner, Noah Riley.
There goes Gabby Rosano, actually. We were just talking about her getting in the groove of things, and there she does, giving a nice, strong kill there. Here we are, Gabby Postel with a nice serving rally here. She had 3 aces. Another hard one there. And that may have been some miscommunication there between the middle blockers. Katie Rose and Maya England. Off one of their fingers, just hit out. They're able to keep their lead by 1 though. Yeah, that's pretty much. Birdsong to serve. Crociata, not that good of a pass, not able to keep it in play, but it looks like maybe a miscommunication there between the refs. They had thought one of the Wolves blockers may have gotten into the net, but with the Wolves point, that now brings it to 15 all. Grebe with a good pass. Ehlers with a weak side hit. Rivera able to keep it in play. A short shot over the net by Sophia Adkins.
Mason with their first timeout of the
The net
night.
Helms isn't even able to keep track of it. So Mason now calls a timeout. Being down 1, see if they can bring it back when we come back after the timeout.